And let us pray. In the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord, you are the most powerful of all. Thanks so much for all the blessings that you've given us. May you always guide us and protect us from harm. We are very sorry for all the sins that we've committed. This is all we ask in the name of Jesus Christ. At this moment, we will have a game. In our game is entitled Ready, Get Set, Race. I will divide the class into two groups. The people on the right will be the group 1 and on the other side will be the group 2. The group that will answer the questions on the paper that I'll be providing first and right will have a corresponding points. And of course, the group that will have the highest score wins. Am I understood, class? Okay, so here are the questions. Are you now ready? Okay, the first question. It is a collection of spoken or written words that expresses ideas in a vivid and imaginative style. Okay? Oh, group 1. Yes, what will be your answer? It is a poem. Second, define as the main idea of a literary work. It is a theme. A literary element that evokes certain feelings in readers through words and descriptions. Of course, it is mood. It is the attitude or approach that the authors feel in writing the poem. It is a tone. So the last one, it is a short rhyming poem with 14 lines. It was commonly used by William Shakespeare. So it is a sonnet. So the group 1 got 3 points and the group 2 got 2 points. So that means that the group 1 wins. So let's give them a round of applause. Okay, class, I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen. In a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So on the paper, you will write anything, or even what you feel right now, your past experiences, or anything. But take note, your eyes are closed. I will only be given 30 seconds to do that. Am I understood, class? Yes, ma'am, okay? Timer starts now. Okay, class, time's up. Okay, Ms. Dumalagan, what have you written? Okay, very nice. So, did you know that writing or expressing something without a sight or suffering from blindness is very challenging, right? But did you know that there is a famous poem that talks about a man that once lost his sight and lost his faith in God, but still continued to rise and continue to write? Did you know that poem? Since no, lend me your ears and eyes on me and eyes on the board, because we will going to talk about okay, everybody read. Okay, listen attentively to my discussion, because at the end of the lesson, you will obtain the following objectives. Everybody read. Before we formally start our discussion for this afternoon, let us unlock first the difficult terms that we may found or we may encounter upon reading the poem. So, may I request 5 volunteers, please? Okay, class, let us all read. Side, for, before. Yo is do, dot, to avoid the risk of. Scold or revoke is lest. And wooden cross piece that is fastened over the necks of 2. Before we proceed to the reading of the poem, let us know first who is the author of On His Blindness. Who is John Milton? John Milton, born on December 9, 1609 in London, England, and died on November 8, 1674. He was an English merchant writer, and politician. And at the age of 42, he experienced blindness, or he experienced being blind. Okay, class, are you now excited to read a poem? I am too. But in order for you to follow and to know the poem, I will give you this fact sheet. Okay, class, let me read the poem first and observe a way of delivering it, because afterwards you will read it. On His Blindness by John Melton. When I consider how my life is spent, ere half my days in this dark world and wide, and that one talent which is dead to have, logically useless, though my soul more bent, to serve her with my Maker and present my true account, less a returning child. That God exact day labor like denied, I fondly ask, but patience to prevent that murmur soon replies. God doth not need either man's work or his own gift. Who best bear his mild yoke, they serve him best. His state is kingly, towers at his waiting speed, impose o'er land and ocean without rest. They also serve who only stand and wait. Okay, class. Upon reading so let us now identify the elements found in the poem. So what is the form of the poem? Yes, it is a sonnet. So why do you say so that it is a sonnet? Because it has 14. Okay, the right scheme of the poem is ABBA, ABBA, CDA, and CDA. How about the person point of view? What is the person point of view in this sentence? It is the first person point of view because of the I. So what is the tone of the poem? It is guilt, blame, and sad. How about the mood? What do you think is the mood of the poem? Yes, exactly. You may experience scared, you may feel scared, and also inspired. Inspired in a way that despite of being dumb, despite of being blind for a couple of years, he stood up and still rise. So what about the theme of the poem? What is the message of the poem? What is the message that the poem trying to convey? It is, oh yes, very good. We should have faith in God. And that is what we really should have. Okay, let us now proceed to the figure of speech found in the poem. So, alliteration. My days in the dark world and wide. So, why do you think that this line in the poem is an alliteration? It's an example of alliteration because it shows a deliberative repetition of sounds or syllable. This days, d, this dark, d, and this world, and this wide. Another figure of speech is metaphor, and this line is the line that is an example of metaphor is though my soul more bent. So the author is trying to compare his soul to his mind. So another, okay, personification. The best example of personification in the poem is this line. But patience to prevent that murmur soon replies. So, meaning the author personifies patience as it is the one who replies. So that's why he personifies. So it is a personification. Okay. At this time, it is now your time to read the poem. Okay, everybody read the poem. Read aloud. Okay. When I consider what is 1 to 4, if the light here symbolizes life. The life of the author, when he can still see the world, when he can still see the light that the world gives to us. But, however, when he experienced blindness, which is the dark world and wide here, when he experienced the blindness, he felt that his talents are being useless. It's no use because he cannot see. Okay, in lines 5 to 10, the maker here symbolizes God. The speaker worries that God will chide him. So why do you think that the speaker thinks that God will chide him? Because he thinks the speaker here thinks that he is useless because he is no use. He cannot use his talents. Again, in the line 1 to 4, he emphasizes that he cannot see. He cannot use his talents. So, and if God is anything like the parable, the speaker could get cast into darkness, even more fearful than the one he created. So the one he created, meaning that the speaker already experienced blindness. So if he cannot use his talents anymore, so he is useless. And God will kick him out of life. He also wonders if God demands him to work when he don't have any sight. But his patient replies that God do not need either man to pray, because God is everything. In lines 11 to 14, emphasizes that it is not the time you spend on earth that counts. It is how you handle your submission to Him. To Him is God. Okay, God is Him. The poem ended up clearing the possibility that the author stated in the poem. So, are there any questions relating to our poem? Okay, since there's none, we will have an activity. Okay, everybody read. John Milton in his poem said that he once questioned what God gave to him, his blindness specifically, but soon realizes that he should have faith in God. So now, my question is, how important faith is in life? Okay? Yes, very good. Another. Okay, class, listen. Faith should be present in our hearts and minds. For if we believe, nothing is impossible. John Milton, yes, lost his faith to God, but he still rise and still continue dreaming. God wants us to be brave. That is why we should accept things as they come, especially misfortunes and struggles. Struggles are made not for us to suffer, but for us to learn a lesson. John Milton said, to be blind is not miserable, not to be able to bear blindness. That is miserable. So, let's have another activity. Everybody read. Since we don't have enough time, here is your assignment. Do you have any questions regarding our topic? Okay, since there's none, let's call it a day. Goodbye. Did somebody break your heart? Looking like an angel, but you're savage.